Yo, yo. Low life's is the click. PJC is my set. Spitting live and direct from a bench in the jets. I bet by the time your dumb ass spit a rhyme, I turn coke paste to dust. Watch you cats form a line. There's no need to rush. I bought packs designed for dope fiends to lush. Rum Z packs and lime.
What's really good, y'all? I'm defoliating. Bug out. That's what I get for being overzealous. There's a bunch of fucking leaves everywhere. I'm just defoliating. Look, I want proof before they all get put in there. You know, like, I'll be able to sit here and probably see the back, but I want to stand and look down on them and be able to make sure that the light's penetrating. So I did 3-leaf rule. Or, of course, all the big fan leaves go first, but then I go from the base of the stem up, and I'll just leave 3 leaves for everybody. That's all they get. 3 satellites per stem. That's how I do it. I don't know why. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. And I already see some that I don't like. You know, some of them I don't like that one. But it'll break the 3-leaf rule if I pluck it. But it's not my favorite. I didn't see that when it was out here. I did her a lot better. That's Francine in the corner. That's the first one I named. And she is beautiful. She was standing tall, living her best motherfucking life. Hold up. Let me pull up the chair. Yeah, she's tall as shit. I didn't pipe out the neck like I did Andromeda. Yo, Drea is fly as hell. She was up on the table, you know, where I could see her more better. And she is most beautiful. I love everything about how she's shaped. You know, we're gonna do this with the next round. I'm sorry, guys. With the next round, I want to make sure that they're short. They're about half the height of these, but the same way as Andromeda. You know, where she's open, nice, and it just goes straight down. You can see more better. You know, my bad, guys. Fuck. Anyway, I hope you can see. Yeah. You know that you see down. You see down through everything. Everybody gets light. Her whole body is engulfed in the light beams and all that jazz. But yeah, I still have, I don't know, 7 more to go. So I'm going to be here a minute. And I figured, again, I just wanted to show how good they look. You know, more defoliated. Shout out to Sauce Money. Sauce 420 with the extra drip, for those that don't know. I call him Sauce Money, that's my man. And yeah, we was talking about defoliating the other day, and when I showed the veg tent, he was like, you know, we spoke about it, and I had just defoliated you girls. If you don't remember, I took the 10 biggest leaves off of each plant, but essentially that wasn't enough. But now we're looking grand. So, one love to everybody. Peace. Alright, these are the next 3 up. I kind of went a little hard on Natasha. She's in the center. As you can see, I kind of went a little harder than I would have liked. But Ellie was after her, and I kind of got a balance by the time I got to Ellie. Eleanor, Miss Eleanor, my bad. I gotta say, all I see is hair sticking out. Like, I don't see bolitas yet, but I know I'm not helping by stripping the shit out of them. I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent. That's Tasha. That is Natty. Natasha, or whatever, you know, whatever nickname. I started calling her Tasha. I didn't, you know, it was Natasha and Natty, but I guess I just started calling her Tasha, like in my head. I kind of talk to them in my head while I hold them and fuck with them. I'm really getting into this whole thing, man. I'm really loving it. I love you, ladies. And the only ones left now, other than these 6 sun seekers that have already been, you know, they've been stripped down pretty good, are these LAXs. So they all too tall, clearly. I'm here like thinking about taking like cuts for cloning, and I'm like, wow, these girls are a little too tall. Like, essentially where it's bare, I would have wanted all those branches so that I could have topped it right where the branches start. So I'm gonna have to do at least 4 or 5 nodes of stuff. So, and I've already bent those. I got them piping out. So, Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is from now on. Are you awake, girls? I don't want to fuck you up. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to do a light thing like mess them up. But these girls down there, those girls, I'm gonna pipe them out. We're gonna do it from early. The minute they hit the fourth and fifth node, I'm ready to top, and then I'll continue the process of keeping them short and stubby, so that we don't do this, by week whatever when I decide to flip. Yeah, I don't know. This is a 12th week already. We're coming up on, or we're probably in it. If not, and at least now we can see down. We can see down into everybody gets light, but some of them are a bit too bare. My bad, Natty. I didn't mean it. You'll be all right, girl. You'll be all right. You got some satellites up top. You just ate really good. I believe in you, girl. But yeah, that's where we're at. Let me punch out. Peace and love. Yo, what's good? I just opened that. That's the veg tent, and we'll get over there in a second. Because this is what I was really doing. I was tending to the clones. That is 3 jellies on this side. The one daydreamer with the other daydreamers. They're all clones, of course. I don't really know how many days out of the gestation chamber. I'm not that savvy right now. I've been just tending to, all my spinning plates. We're getting this hash room up and running. But yeah, they're looking pretty. They're loving their life. I love you, little ones. Those are going to be the ones that we do at the 5th node. We're going to top it immediately. And I don't know if I'm going to do mainlining like on all of them, but we're definitely going to go into flower short and stubby. I don't want them bigger than like, I don't know, 1.5 feet. Like, essentially, I would like them to go through the stretch and be no more. They'd be 5 to 6 feet tall. I might get a mutant that goes to 5.5 feet or some dumb shit. But, we want them to finish the stretch at about 3.5 feet, 4 feet or thereabouts. So that it's manageable with the light part, I always like this 12 to 24 inches of space, right? So I try to do 18. This is clearly more like 24. But, they're babies. They're doing what they do. And yeah, let's go to this. This is the veg tent of the 3 LAXs in front. We've got the girls. I know you're Lala. Number 1 is Lala. LaFonda and Latoya. I just don't know who is who. Number 3 is why don't I see that? Oh, number 3 is Lala. Wow, good thing I checked. We're learning. But look at the tops, whatever. We had defoliated super heavy. You saw it at the beginning of the video because I've been doing it all day, little by little, taking all the footage. And yeah, they bounced back from their defoliation most nicely. And even you, that Natalie, that I defoliated super, super bare. Yeah, you're doing most lovely too, my love. And LaFonda and Latoya, who is who? Now I want to know. LaFonda. Okay. So Latoya is the tallest one. Toya, you would be you badass bitch. I know about you, Toya. You crazy girl. They're not topped. I noticed it yesterday that I didn't top the LAXs yet, which is cool because I haven't taken cuts. They got a lot of side shoots. The bottoms, we're gonna do it right. These are gonna be the beginning of short and stubby. Unfortunately, I might be lying because I've been piping this out. I don't know. We definitely got to do something with these back there. Even the ones that are bent in half with the clips at the middle point. So anything above it, that's what I'm gonna go from. I'm gonna grow that stuff out. You see, I'm just trying to keep the tops. That's all I care about. I love it. I love to see it. But I'm sure those colas, all the trees on it will be viable. But yeah, I love, love the way Dre is piped out. That is Andromeda right there. And when I took her out, she looks like a fucking wine glass. Like, really nice. All her things are like, like, I don't know, like this and like that. Even the bottom ones too is really nice. She looks really dope. But, Francine don't fuck around. Francine's clone is the only one that lived. The other one didn't. Hers, actually. Yeah, that's crazy. But, whatever. It just started. I saw that it got skinny, and then it fell. I tried to pick it back up and like put it, but when it fell the second time, I'm like, oh, it's like too skinny for the hole now. Clearly, it dried out. It died. It was the only one that the leaves stood up. It never opened, like like to catch the light. So yeah, you're so happy. I love you. I love you, babies. I know I took a lot. At least you open your lip. When we closed it, they were sad Ola. So I love to see this. And look, the light's penetrating everything. Yeah, the bottoms, they're finally getting cooked down there. I bet. Bet, ladies. You're the best. That's Rain in the corner. This is Rain. She's, dealing with the fan. I know it's kind of crazy. But, damn, actually, you're going to get leaf burn like that. I'm going to figure that out when I close the video. But these three girls in front are Natalie. Damn, I already forgot your names. Didn't we go through this earlier today? I want to do it right. I never want to leave anybody out. I do love my babies, but I'm a little tired. Sorry, guys. All right, bet. Let's see what we got here. Who's that? Something. Ali. Okay, Alicia. Alicia's in the middle. This is Alicia, shining like she got her nails done. I see you, girl. And then who are you? I'm sorry, I forgot, girl. I really didn't mean it. Let's take the thing out. I can't see. Eleanor. Okay, Ellie. I knew there was a name, Ellie. I called it. I thought it was upstairs. And it was Marsha that I was talking to. My God. That was, yeah. So look, even these turned up. I did that today. When we left, when I closed the tent, they were facing down. So good on you. Good on you, Lala. I know. I already know. Latoya, you better stop. I know how you do. LaFonda's in the center. Wow, you're piped out the best, Fonda. You're gonna have that. You got the wine glass stuff happening. Yeah, in every layer. I love it. I love to see it, bro. Yeah, each of them are special in their own way. A lot of clutter right here. I'm not loving that. Not loving it. No, you're okay. You're a good lady. I know. It's a hard life. We're gonna get there though. We can see the back of the tent, most lovely. And we can see down. It could penetrate. The light could penetrate down to the ground. At least way more than it did before. I actually don't know how good it is, but I gotta say, I don't feel comfortable taking any more. You're weird. Are you getting the light all the way down? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're doing much better now with the light stuff. And that's where we're at. I just want to show. See, they're way too lanky. They're too tall. We cannot go into flower like that. You're probably the only one that could probably go into flower right now, just the way you are. But that's even risking it. Because if it's double to triple the height of what it is in vegetation, that right now is easily 2.5 feet tall. Because that's way more than 2 feet. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I would even dare say that. Isn't there a pole, numbers on the pole on the side? Oh, that's only AC Infinity. Well, we know it's a 6-foot tent. And it's like a little less than half. Yeah, I think it's 2.5 feet. So it could easily do 5 feet with the stretch. I got to be careful with that, So this one's at the 5th node. We're already topping. And then we're starting to do the low and stubby movements. Let me close up for everybody. I'm surprised it must be humid down here. Yeah, it did rain because it didn't go on. It's just humid enough. That's what's up, man. I'm glad I defoliated. I'll move the fan, and I hope everybody's having a great day, and that the rest of it's even better, bro. I love to see it, man. New fucking life. Let's fucking get it. Oh, look at you. You're not doing so hot. Yeah, why? Not humid enough? I know the first days you were drying out. I know. That's why I tried to get you in here quickly. I saw what was happening. Is that you recouping? That's why? Alright, we'll get there, babies. I swear. I got your back. You know I love you. You know I love you. And there's enough people in the community that tell me in the comments, yo, you got this or that, and you need to do this and that. And then I'll just look up in AI what they're talking about, and I'll find the solution. Because, you know, everybody has different levels of skill and different environments. So I have to make sure that when I tackle a problem, it's conducive to where I'm at and shit. But yeah, that's it. Peace and love. Talk to everybody later.